stuff. And yeah, so basically, I always like to give basically an update of my next video. So the next video that's coming out is why men make the best fashion designers. And that may come out tomorrow on Wednesday or Thursday, probably Friday, one of those days. But I'll definitely have a new video out this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get my note cards. Try not to mess up my setup. Okay, got my questions. So, what are your favorite and least favorite fashion trends right now? So, my favorite fashion trend, which is crazy because it used to be my least favorite, is the sets. Like, I'm really loving like loungewear sets and comfortability and basics more than I've ever have. And if y'all like scroll down in my old pictures on Instagram, I used to be like the maximalism girl. Like, I loved everything that was extra, that was Y2K, that was all of that. But now I just am obsessed with just loungewear, everything loungewear. I'm just all in it, all interested in it. And my second, and I guess my least favorite trend right now, I love the cheetah print. I do, but I guess my least favorite trend is just everybody just like doing something. Oh, I guess it would have to be bows. And it's crazy because I was literally obsessed with bows. Like, I was walking around with LOL doll bows and chains and bracelets and all that type of stuff. But it felt like once everybody started to be in the bows and be and all that, it kind of just made it like, ugh. Like, I hate when people try to pretend to be obsessed about something that they don't even care about. Like, that's how I feel about Hello Kitty. I've been loving Hello Kitty, been rocking her, been with it. And it's like now everybody's Hello Kitty obsessed. And it's just like so fake to me. But yeah. Next, next question. Okay, let's see here. How do you plan your outfits for events or special occasions? So usually, I know people always be like, it's on my mood, but literally for me, it really is based on my mood. And like I said, now I've been more interested in just comfortability and stuff, but it really just depends on the day and my mood. Some days I wake up and if I'm feeling low, I usually like to dress like really extra, really like vibrant, but more pumping my steps, to energize me. But if I'm feeling like happy and chill, I'll usually dress like pretty comfortable with the like material and stuff like that. So it kind of just depends on the mood, the event, and how I'm feeling. Really is what like dictates how I'm gonna be dressing. Okay. Next question. Next question. Okay. All right. What advice would you give to someone trying to develop their personal style? My advice to them would just be to have fun, honestly. Have fun, do whatever you want to do, be comfortable, but beauty, pretty, all of that, it doesn't have to hurt. I know people always be like, pretty hurts. And so if it hurts, it's working. If it hurts, if it's uncomfortable, if it's too tight, if you don't really like it, if it's irritating you the whole time you're wearing it, don't wear it. Just put it aside. Just throw it away. Just give it away. Even if it looks cute, it's not worth it to be uncomfortable. It's not worth it to be keep adjusting. I hate that. Like, trust me, I know all about that. It's just my only advice would be yourself, be authentic, wear whatever you want to wear from any brand that you want to wear, how you want to wear it. Also be conscious of how, what you're wearing is going to be interpreted. But also just make sure you're comfortable. That would be my advice. Also, I'm going to make myself wider because I don't know why I have that like so big. Because y'all need to see me. Y'all came to see me. Okay. So that's basically my opinion on somebody who's trying to develop their personal style. Be fun, be authentic, and just have fun. Fashion is just literally meant to be express yourself. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Don't feel like, oh, I have to go broke. I have to do this. I have to wear the latest. I have to get this bag and this. And I feel like it's so sad because I felt like that when I was going to college. Like, sometimes these people, like, they make it feel like it's like a gymnastics, like a fashion gymnastics. But it's crazy. The people it's crazy. The people who like dress the most extra. Oh, this is Marc Jacobs. This is Rick Owens, 2003. This is Moncler, Spring Summer 1994. They be doing all that and they can't even tell you what a creative director does. They never been to a fashion show. They can't break down fashion. They don't know who Paul Parade is. They halfway know Karl Lagerfeld and Like they don't know anything really about fashion. They just be, again, another version. They're like the elite version of Cloud Chaser, to be honest. So that's why I really don't like, again, don't get caught up in the brands. Just wear what you want to wear and have fun. Anyways, that was question number 3. Second question. How do you stay motivated when creating fashion for your fashion content for your platforms? That's a really good question because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it do be exhausting. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm a one woman girl. Doing all the edits. I'm making all the thumbnails. I'm doing the voiceover. I'm doing the script. I'm finding all of the media. I'm finding out everything. And then I'm also on Tuesdays and Thursdays doing my live video. And I'm not complaining because I love my platform. However, when I like have other, responsibilities outside of content creating, it makes it really difficult. But if this was like my only but if this was like my only job, like my only thing, I think I would have a lot more energy to give. But I feel like I'll take breaks because I wouldn't say I get burned out because I love what I do. But sometimes I feel like if I just been editing, a 15-minute video and I try to edit another like 30-minute video, my brain sometimes get like exhausted, like mentally exhausted. I get lazy when I start editing. I may not add the cute text. I may not add the cute edits. I just will probably just chop up the little parts where I wasn't speaking correctly and just keep it pushing. But how I manage it is trying to be consistent as best as I can, making sure I put quality over just putting out a video, because what's the point if you put out a video and it's trash and no one's gonna watch it because it's trash? And then just making sure that I'm taking my time and I'm doing it at my own pace and not because I feel like I have to reach a quota of a certain level of videos. So yeah, that's how I manage it, and that's how I like motivate myself. Alrighty, so last question of the night is basically, what's a typical day in your life like balancing life? Oh, I spelled life too many times. Okay, what's a typical day in your life like balancing work, content creation, and personal time? So that is a really great question because that's kind of like my issues that I've been working with, is trying to figure out how to do both. Do YouTube, do personal stuff, do school stuff, and then making sure I'm like making money like all at the same time. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I go through phases where like, okay, I'm gonna get all my school stuff together this day. I'm gonna just try to get ahead on the school stuff. Then I'm gonna do all like get myself mentally prepared for work, figure out that whole thing, and I'm gonna figure out my other side little gigs I like to do. Then after that, okay, now I need to dedicate time to my YouTube. So I kind of like do it in blocks, with just preparing myself, to be honest. And that's usually how I get it through, just start doing stuff ahead. Like when I'm focusing on my YouTube, I do YouTube up. Like I make a whole bunch of thumbnails at one time, get a whole bunch of scripts ready at one time, like start gathering a whole bunch of videos for different videos at one time. That's how I usually manage it. I don't try to do like everything all in one day because you'll just drain yourself. Every day you'll just be drained trying to do a million different topics, a million different things like in one setting. It's just like not realistic. So yeah, that's my take on that. But yeah, I think that's the last question. I was surprised that I actually made it here. It's super late. I'm not gonna lie. It's like 9 something. I've never like recorded this late before. I've actually, that's a lot of years I have, but I've never been on live this late before. And I'm happy that, I was motivated enough to still come out here and talk to you guys. And I'm just gonna continue to make this series. I love making it. I'm gonna figure out in the future how I can get it to a point where I can like see comments, read stuff, all that type of stuff, because yeah, I just wanna, this is still the beginning and early stages of this whole process, and eventually it's gonna be the Mari Jazz way. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to my live stream, sticking around, and getting a little bit of background about me and how I'm running everything. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stick out for the next video, why men make the best fashion designers. And yeah, see you next live.